it's the kind of experience that you would walk into and think that something was wrong. And sirens are very fascinating because they trigger a particular part of the brain. They basically bypass the the auditory cortex, and they stimulate the amygdala directly. This like fight or flight response. And so I was very fascinated with this idea of like sublime compassion. That something that is like you just don't have the mechanical wiring in your thought process to take something that is actually incredibly beautiful aesthetically. I mean, sirens are like the most modernist aesthetic statement that you could possibly encounter, but because it is so alarming, like it's almost unavailable to be perceived in an aesthetic way. And so, just by placing the siren with the kind of like police military equipment in an exhibition space, it kind of forces the audience to bridge that gap. And so, but yeah, it was not very popular with like museum staff and gallery staff, and they would be like, "Oh, like once I would do the install, and then the piece would be running, to be like." Are you serious? I have to show up to work with this playing, and I, since retired from
Right.
doing that, and I
Well,
should
well,
write an
speaking of,
apology letter.
as a New Yorker and as a fellow New Yorker
Yeah,
now, obviously sirens when you're on your phone on the street,
yeah,
even with headphones in, with noise canceling, still irritate people.
yeah. And now they
What
got the thumpers, the bass, so
Yeah.
you can't really
What's
get,
the
you can't,
future of the siren? If it was up to Jake,
yeah.
how would you implement the future siren, let's say in 10, 15, 20 years in New York? What's the direction sirens could be going?